Alrighty, this is No Sane here. I'm making a small tutorial video on some of the basics about Sony Vegas just to help out a buddy of mine. Aren't I a nice guy? Now, like I said, I'm just going to go over the basics on how I did this video I made yesterday, which was also to help this guy out, but as you see, it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and mess around with the sound clip I used, just to show some of the stuff I know, just some of the basics of the basics. Now let's see, where to start? Oh yes, I like to say that I'm using the song Scars Remain by Disciple, and I'm using clips from Ikitosen's Dragon Destiny, because, well, that's what my idea was, so we're just going to leave it at that. Alright, the first thing you do, and this is the most basic of the basic, is you gotta import your clips, which is very simple. You come up here to this where it says Import Media, you click that, and when my computer finally lets it pop up, slow computer, you come to here, you find your clips. Now I know where they're in one of my external hard drives, so I'm just gonna wait for this to pull that up. Come on, my computer, what you gonna do? Pause, restart, D drive, videos, anime, Ikitosen, Dragon Destiny, Episode 8. Now, I'm going to be using clips from the fight between Kanu and Hakufu because it's one of my favorite fights of the entire series. I mean, it's just plain freaking awesome. What can I say? I like it. Now, I'm going to come over here and open in Tremor. And now this is where I do things probably a little differently from other people's. I use my GOM player, which is basically my basic video player for watching all videos, anime, whatever I might want to watch, and I find the clips because it's a lot easier doing it this way. And while previewing, trying to find what I'm looking for, I might get inspiration for other clips. I mean, I mostly have what I want in my head, and if I can find something else, it really helps out by doing this. It's coming up. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna fast forward a bit. I don't know if you, but I'm doing parts of the keyboard function to find what I need to find. Let's see. Ooh. About found it. Let's see. Ooh, first clip I need is at 19 minutes. Right down here. So I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna click around a bit, and you're gonna see right here where it says on the timer. I can match that and find what I need. In 1905. That's close enough. Alright, this is what I'm gonna. Is we're gonna come up here to the bar. I'm gonna click and drag. And you'll see over here in the preview screen, over here, how far, wherever this cursor goes, is going to show me in a preview what it is. I'm going to find exactly what I need. Now, some of the clips look strange. That's because my computer sucks. So, like, you know, if like stuff's flashing that shouldn't be there, and clips are missing, but that's just my computer. So, next I'm going to right click and come to select video only and make sure that that's on, because if you have select video and audio on, when you drag down, it's going to bring the audio clip with it from the sound, and you don't want that because that's just an annoyance. Alright, I'm going to bring this down here to my start point. Here's another point, is you can make markers for points of interest that unite me for like beat syncing, which is what I do a lot of. Listen to your song. I'm gonna listen for a certain point. Let's see. There it is. That little symbol clash right there. I'm gonna come over here and click on the timeline where it is. You can see right here this little ripple, or pan over and listen. I'm gonna hit M key and bam, marker's gonna come up, and you could label it, but I'm not gonna because I don't need to. Alright, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this around. So I want to put it at the right spot, which is right there, right when she smacks the wall, which is what I want. Alright, I'm going to want some of Kanu hitting the wall here, so come over here, and here's another thing. Instead of right-clicking and coming to where is it? I haven't used it in so long. Well, either way. This is what I do for splitting clips. Just hit the S key, bam. That's the only other shortcut key I use. Get rid of some of this, split it again, delete that, boom, scoot that over. I'm gonna keep some. And here's something else. of the basic is at the top corners here you see this little thing pop up. Now what that is you can click the edge of a video clip and drag it, and it'll make a fade out transition there, which is basically just the short fade out. Or you can come to transitions and change it to whatever you want. You can make that a flash, you can have it dissolve, come to cross effect and have it blur out or zoom out. Another thing you can do is click a clip and drag it into another one, and as you see here, it's creating a transition, which is right now it's just a basic fade through to each other. But if I wanted, I could add something to it, like add a flash, add a hard flash, and like that's just the basic thing. It's very good. A lot of people use flashes for beat syncing and stuff, and it can be real effective for driving home what you want in the video. And now one last thing is, I already have it set up right, which I meant to show is, but sometimes you may need to change the resolution. I already have this one set up right. You come up here to properties, the project video properties, or hit Alt Enter to pull it up. Click that, and you'll come over here to width and height. I have it set to 720, which is what it's supposed to be at. As you see, if I don't have it set to that, these little black bars come up, and it can make your video look kind of funky. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that back to what I needed to, 720 by 480. And a lot of videos come in that format, so there's something else. The last thing I'm going to show is how to render something. Now, this is how I do things. See where I got my start point here? I'm going to come up here and drag over this and highlight this region. Then I'm going to come over here to, I can either click render as, or I can go to file and click render as. Either way works. And this is how I render stuff for YouTube. I come here to WMV and select that .WMV, Windows Media Video V11, whatever technical, just call it WMV video format. And I customized it already for my HT YouTube format. And basically you come over here to video rate and set the format of the image size, the high definition 1280 720, or you could do 1440 1080, but I just stick to the 720 because I can't really truly render high def clips, and this is really just so it looks good no matter which format you watch it in. So I leave it at that, and got the frame rate set kind of high at 29.970, but that's how I do things. And make sure the pixel aspect ratio is set to 1.00 square. If you have it set to 1080, it's gonna do this another letterbox, and the black bars will be on the top and the bottom. So it's best to do it like that, in my opinion, but that's just mine. Alright, and then you just name it whatever you want. Save. Boom shakalaka. And this is part 1. Next I'll be getting into how I did some of the effects in the video. I mean, they're good stuff nonetheless if you don't know them. Basics or not. Alright, that's it for now.